Chief Whitehorn a little bit and his family. I heard his granddaughter of his said she was his favorite. There's probably going to be a fight over that. Christine has a book that she will be passing around. We would like everybody to sign it, if you don't mind. Christine? Oh, the guest book is over here. If y'all want to start passing it around and signing it, we can do that while I'm talking. This is a very special and meaningful occasion for me, and I'm sure several of you, everybody that's here. Chief Whitehorn has been in our lives for our entire careers. I've always been I'd like to introduce his family, his wife Patty, and by the way, she's the one that's going to demote you faster than you think. Kenneth has 3 daughters, Deborah, Donna, and Diane. Christine, Annette, Stephanie. Would you raise your hand, Stephanie?
She's on her way.
On her way. Jack and Morgan. Okay, there you go. Okay. I'm going to go back in time on Chief Whitehorn's history in the fire department. From here on, I'm going to call him Kenneth because I don't remember calling him Chief in so many years. Kenneth came in the fire department February 15, 1961. I was 10 years old. That's not real funny. But anyway, he retired officially September 24th of 2010. I didn't add all that up. Yeah, I did. 49 years, 7 months, and 9 days. Served the citizens of Houston. And taught a lot of us firefighters a lot of business about the fire department. A lot of tactics, strategies, communications, commitment, compassion. I could go on and on.
I just want to tell you that I really enjoy all your friendship and all your plans. You mean a lot to me, and I'll never forget y'all. Thank you very much.
Again, thanks to everybody for attending on behalf of the Houston Fire Department. We have a very special thanks to Mr. Rodney Taylor and Travis Barrett from Station 31B. I used to work there, I think, for their 12 hours spent at the barbecue pit in preparation of today's meal. Let's give them a hand. Thanks to the men and women of Station 8B and the entire B shift for their support. Jimmy Carroll, Vic Baefa for their help in coordination and preparation. District Chief Lenny McKeston, are you here? For barbecue sauce. I guess that's the only thing he's good at. Robert Akala and Captain Gary Blackman for HFD's resources we are using today. Thank you. Kenneth's brother, Arnold, is also a deputy chief, and it's the only time in the history of the Houston Fire Department that we had brothers that were both deputy chiefs. Arnold White.
I gotta say a little something about this guy here. I've been listening to him a lot longer than y'all have. And I find a lot of things he said was worth listening to. I watched him come up in the fire department. Of course, he encouraged me to come in the fire department. He made the job look so good that I wanted to give me an application. As he went up in rank, every position he made it look good. Made me want to go to that rank. He inspired me to come up to the fire department. And I heard Tommy say that he used to be his chief. Well, when I was district chief, he was my deputy chief. And I looked at him, I said, he's got a good job. I'm going to try to study for that job. They come out with a test, and I looked at it and I told him I'm going to take off these 2 months. But he was my chief. And he said, well, wait a minute. I said, well, if you don't let me off, I'm going to go over your head. I'm going to tell your mama. But I got off. He was an inspiration. And I've been listening to him a long time, but I'm glad he's got it figured out now. And making an exit plan is very hard on him. Because I love the fire department after 40 years, and I know he does for 50 years. We like retirement, but we love the fire department. I know it's hard on him. Get him, have a great retirement, brother. Love you.
Thank you, Arnold. I'd like to also add, I want to thank you because when you made deputy, I took your place at 34. And I was serving my time in the Whitehorn office. So I really appreciate that. And also, Kenneth inspired me to study also. I'd like to say a short prayer before we eat. And also, we have a donation jar to cover some of the expenses that's got set out over there by the high school. If you care to donate. Heavenly Father, we are gathered here today to honor our friend, Chief Kenneth Whitehorn, in his dedicated career of over 49 years. We ask you to bless all firefighters and their families and keep them safe. Thank you for the gift of this honorable brotherhood of firefighters. In Thanksgiving, we ask you to bless this meal, all of those who prepared it, and all of those who will receive it. May God also bless the men and women fighting for our freedom overseas. And God bless America. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I want to welcome you to District Chief Arthur Broussard retirement party. And we appreciate everybody for showing up and for attending. It's a really good crowd here. We see a lot of faces that we haven't seen in a while, and we're always glad for that. Before we get started, if I could just have just a moment of silence for some of the brother and sister firefighters that we've lost along the way, and just keep them in our hearts and in our minds, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Before we get started, the members of District 6 would like to to thank the following people who helped out putting this event together. And I apologize if I forget anybody. There was just so many people who offered help in any way, shape, or form. Chief Broussard was known in the fire department, and when they found out that he was retiring, they immediately said, you know, what can I do to help? And we appreciate, yes, Chief, that's what they said.
See ya.
And like I said, it was just so many people who offered their help. And first of all, I wanted to thank Alan Perry from Silver Eagle Distributors. Mr. Perry, you in the house somewhere? Alan, Mr. Perry works for Silver Eagle, and they were gracious enough to give us the opportunity to have this event here, and it's a beautiful place. You know, they found out that Chief Broussard had served for so many years, and they just said, you know what, whatever we can do to help you guys out. And I just wanted to thank Silver Eagle for everything that they've done. They did a fabulous job. I'd also like to thank George. George Fresh is not here today, but Damaris Barbecue is the one who took care of the briskets for us and everything, and they did a really good job. We appreciate that. Also, Chief McKeska. He's in the back there somewhere. I know he is. There he goes. Chief McKeska, District 8 from the B shift. Chief Broussard, I can't tell you what he's did for us. He's been over backwards to help us out. And Chief, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know everyone here appreciates it, and I know Chief Broussard and his family appreciates it. Thank you very much for everything. Also, Chief Slagle, District 6 on the D shift. Tom Slagle and his wife Lisa, they're right over there. Thank you. Maher, thank you for everything that you've done. You know how special that Chief Broussard is to us, and we appreciate it, everything that you've done for us. Thank you very much. Also, the members of stations 11, 15, 16, and 62 on the B shift, we want to thank you guys, for helping out tremendously, and we couldn't have done this without you guys. We appreciate the help. Thank you. And last, the members of Station 6 on the B shift, we got a lot of cleaning up to do, guys, after this is over. So don't leave. Right over there. Stay. First of all, guys, I want to introduce Chief Broussard's family. His son, Travis. His daughter, Amanda. And Amanda's husband, Danny, he's around here somewhere. There he goes. There he goes, Danny. And they have two beautiful children, Miss Riley. And baby Brody's asleep right now, so he's right there in the corner. There you go, buddy. And Jeremy. And Allison. Guys, I know the sacrifices that you've made, having your dad work with the fire department, and I know it's difficult, and I know you have to be very understanding and have a lot of patience, and I know Chief appreciates that. He talks about you guys all the time. Believe me, he did. You've always been the apples of his eye, and I've seen you guys growing up before my eyes, and I'm proud of you. Your mom and dad are proud of you. So we want to say thank you very much. I know that you feel blessed to be part of his life, but I think if you ask your dad, he's the one that feels blessed to have you guys in his life. So thank you for everything. We appreciate it. And last, I'd like to introduce Chief Broussard's wife, Miss Becky Broussard, who's right here next to him. Next to every rock, there's usually a bigger rock, and the bigger rock is right here. I've known Chief Broussard, I've worked with him for 16 years, and you hear phone calls, you hear conversations, and he's talking to his wife, and when he talks to her on the phone, it's like he's talking to his best friend. I can imagine the sacrifices that she's made, raising the children and just helping out in everything that he did in his career. And I can imagine how hard it is. And we appreciate everything you've done for Chief. And thank you very much, Becky, for all that you've done. Can you just give us a moment real quick? Real quick, Becky, this is from the district. It's a pendant. We just wanted to give it to you to show us our appreciation for all that you've done. It's a pendant. It's a district chief badge, and we want you to wear it every day. That way you can let him know who the chief is. Before we get Chief Broussard up here, just to say one or two words, if we're lucky. He's a very, very humble man. After, hold on a quick.
We, the members of the Houston Fire Department, wish you, Chief Arthur Broussard, and your family a very happy retirement this 22nd day of January 2011. We would also like to thank you for your 42 plus years of dedicated and loyal service that you have provided to the citizens of Houston and the members of the Houston Fire Department. So again, Arthur, congratulations to you and your family. You on your retirement. From all of us, your fans and fellow co-workers of the Houston Fire Department, good luck. You will be missed. KTZ 377, 5-1 Houston.
After close to almost 43 years of the job, he was content on getting up that morning and at 6:30, walking out the back door with none of this at all. And I appreciate everything you've done for us, Chief Broussard. Most importantly, thank you for bringing us home safely to our families every morning. Thank you. Okay. Now hopefully he'll give us a word or two. Chief Broussard, guys.
I'm not much at giving speeches. Forgive my hoarseness that hit me about 2 days ago, and but I feel okay. First of all, I can't thank everybody enough for all the work that they've done, for everyone that has come by today. I mean, it means the world to me. I sincerely appreciate everybody taking time out of their day to come by, whether it was to see me or drink a beer or get something to eat, see some of your buddies. I sincerely appreciate it, and I thank y'all for stopping by. And I wish I had a prepared speech. I mean,
I don't. March 18th of 1968, 20-year-old kid coming into the fire department. Just thought it was something that I wanted to do. The good Lord has blessed me all these years. I've had a wonderful career, got a wonderful family, and I thank Him for that. I thank all of you guys and gals, not only the ones that I've worked with in the district, all of y'all that I ran with over the years, that work in other districts. It's definitely been a pleasure for me. I've been very fortunate working with and around some of the best crews that we've got in the fire department. And I thank you for that, and I appreciate that. Beyond that, I don't know what else to say other than I sincerely appreciate everybody coming out today, and thank you very much.
We'd also like to thank Chief Broussard's friend of their family. I didn't get their name, and I apologize, for the beautiful cake. If y'all guys get a chance, please look at this cake. It's awesome. They did a really good job. Kim, I'm sorry, I apologize, Kim. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate you coming. Hey, if anybody wants to come up and to speak, like Captain Oliver, you're more than welcome to come up here and to say a few words about Chief Broussard. If anybody wants to, you're more than happy to come up here and talk.
Chief Broussard, you're the best chief I've ever had till now. Taking a holiday next day. I'm just kidding. Chief, I'm not gonna say a whole lot. I've been talk too much. So the 10 years I've been there in the fire department, the 8 at Station 6, it's the best I've ever had. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you very much.
Top what Mark did. He's more of a brown noser than I am, so you can go ahead and do that. I worked with Chief Broussard about 18 years. When I first came in the department, everybody knows or knew him at that time as AB, all business. That was him. Came in one day, we'd go fill in at different stations, we'd ride the ambulance, and he complained, or I complained quite often about it, like most of us do. No one likes riding on the ambulance. But one day he looked at me across the table, we were eating dinner, said, you know what, you came in this department, knew you were having to do a job, right? I said, yes sir. He said, you know it might be on the ambulance, right? Yes sir. He said, then quit your bitching. Since that day, I've treated every day just like that. Chief Broussard has been a big mentor. He's been the nicest person you could ever be around. Even when he was pissed at you and you did something that he didn't like, he was still there to back you up. He judged you based on who you were, and he really enjoyed being at the station and helping everybody. Hopefully one day that's the way I can be remembered, is that I just bring the good out of people like he does to everybody else that he's around. Thank you, Chief. Oh, we got a little gift. I know. Come on up here, Chief. This is a gift that we bought for him 3 years ago when he was supposed to retire at that time. So, we've saved it this whole time.
I went to station old number 10 first, and then I went to Warrens. Arthur was on the A shift, and I was on the old B shift. And we developed a good friendship back then. As we progressed through the fire department, up in the ranks, I went to 34s. He got promoted senior captain and came to 34s. For some reason, every time the office had a person that they needed to be straightened out, they sent them to 34s. And we became known as the Killer Bees. Why? Just, that name just went through the fire department. Bose and Broussard, the Killer Bees. Then we had Chief Hfd Whitehorn. He was known as the Hornet. Okay? So if Bose and Broussard couldn't straighten them out, the Hornet would. Okay? But all kidding aside, I thank the world for Chief Broussard. He's been a friend of mine for many years, and I wish him the best in his retirement.
If there's anyone else like to come up and talk, now'll be the time. If not, we're going to shut the microphone off. We're going to be here till 6. So party, here we go. Captain Bennett.
I just want to say real quick, Chief. You know, I worked with Chief 6 years at Station 6. And I'll echo what Frank said. I appreciate the fact that you brought us all home. I felt safe knowing that you were out there calling the shots, and you did bring us all home. So I enjoy the retirement life. I know the one good thing about the retirement life is you get to sleep with your wife every night. So that's a good plus. Hope you enjoy it. Good luck to you. Hey there, Captain. I'm going to win you alone.
I had the pleasure of working with Chief Broussard, I guess, pretty close to 15 years, didn't we? And we thought a lot alike in our ways of running the fire station and running fires. I think that's how we worked together for so long. But I worked for several different chiefs, and all of them were good, but you were the best. Had a real good temperament about you, and we knew what you wanted, we produced, and we did okay. You had no problem. And I've had a real pleasure of working with you and being friends with you even after I retired. Your family and Becky, everything, I've enjoyed our friendship, and I hope it continues for a long time. Go to ball games, we go to Astro games and everything. We'll have to start doing that more now that you're able to. I got one little story I want to tell about you. It's probably been several years ago. We were making a fire off Westheimer and Shepherd's, a restaurant, about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's when we were riding 3 on all the apparatuses. And my chauffeur at the time, God bless his soul, was Jay Yankee. Well, he was off that day, and I got Philbert Lopez wanting to drive me that night. I said, okay. Well, we got to the fire, and you ordered us to go topside and ventilate. I don't know how you do it now, but back in those days, the chauffeur got dressed and helped the captain and the fireman do this. We was on top of the roof trying to get this hole cut, and we were having a hard time, and my back was to the ladder, and I heard somebody hollering, y'all need some help up there? And I thought it was Philbert coming up there. I said, yeah, get your behind up here. And I turned around, and all I saw was a white hat. Oh my God. He said, wait a minute, let me go get my gear. I'll be right up there to help you. That's how he was. He was ready to help. But anyway, good luck on your retirement.
I hadn't seen Arthur in a while, but we went through fire school together, and he was number 1 in the class, and he says he was the one that got me through the class. But we worked together at Whitehorn for about 7 years, and we studied together. And so Becky was my babysitter, and so they met each other at Mount, I think, and they would come to us, call us, hey, give me a date with her, give me a date with him. No, it won't work. But did, and just congratulations to y'all. Y'all have a good time traveling, whatever you have in mind, and raising these great kids. Okay? I love you, buddy.
Anyone else? Chief Swanson, come on up. Come on.
than I did with any others. It was a pleasure and an honor to be around him. I hope the firefighters that work with him can appreciate his degree of professionalism. Chief Broussard, I enjoyed it. I learned a lot from you. And I hope during your retirement you can think about all those good things that you gave to firefighters, because you were the exception to the rule. You were very, very good. Thank you very much.
Chief Harvey.
I didn't see any district chiefs standing up for me. As a retired member, a former fire chief, I want to say that whenever you wanted somebody to anchor you, Chief Broussard was the guy. And I had the opportunity, after being fire chief, to work in his district and his station. And I want to say that he had one of the best crews around. But more than that, as a district chief, and I think there's a lot of district chiefs here, both active and retired, would always look up to Arthur because he was a guy, he was an anchor. He knew what was going on, he could run a fire, and he did the best job of any of us out there doing the work of the city of Houston. Arthur, on behalf of me as a fire chief and all of the district chiefs, I want to tell you, you're one hell of a firefighter and you were a great district chief. Enjoy retirement.
Chief Broussard, it's been an honor to work with you and for you. And I know I speak for all the men at Station 15B. And we've had a great time and just enjoyed working under you. Thank you. It's a pleasure working.
Do we have anybody else that would like to say anything? Okay, we do have one other person. Jeremy Cruz.
just want to say a quick thank you to Frank and the guys at Sixes. I know you say that he's blessed to have us as part of his family. We're equally blessed to have each one of you guys taking care of him at the station. So, and I think I speak for my entire family. Thank you guys from the bottom of our heart. Because we know when that guy goes out that he's coming home every day. So thank you. The older I get, the more I'm going to respect this guy as well. As a family man, as a leader, as a friend, to our church group here, to our pastor, it means a lot to see all of you guys to come out today and show your respect and to lead the life that this guy has showed all of us how to lead. So thank you for coming out. Thank you for all the years you spent with him. And Dad, we love you and we respect you. And it's been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to grow up and see you outside the home and also in the station. Congratulations.
Okay, well, I guess that concludes our speech portion. So enjoy yourself for the rest of the time we have. Thank you all for coming.
Are you going to give some type of speech? I'm going to do some kind of speech. I don't know what it is. It's going to be short and sweet. I'm not real good at giving speeches, but here goes. Yeah, I'm going to start. Thank you. It's been my pleasure to work with everybody over the years, and it's been a long, good run. Enjoyed every day coming to work. I still enjoy coming to work. So you guys are the ones that made that possible, and something that I will never forget. And I appreciate everybody coming today. Thank you for it. And we got cake up here, so the ones that have finished eating, you dig into this cake anytime you want to. Thank you for coming. That's it. That's it. That's all you get? That's what you get.
Does this mean you're actually going to leave this time?
I'm gone. Promise? I promise. Yeah. I'm going to go with you, Larry. Hey, it's good. I love it. I kind of miss it, but I love it at the same time. Don't run off. What he said, don't run off. Don't run off. You ready to get it'll be
Hey, Dad, you have to do it again.
Rewind. Rewind the tape.
Hey, Dad, you have to do it again. Phil missed it. They're coming to
Nobody was in here. He's got it on tape. He'll run the tape back for you so you'll see it.
I want you to repeat it.
You want to help pass out the plane? I'm going to say the same
That's Captain B if you got what he needed.
Okay, now Randy's got way off.
This ain't exactly 40 years old. Since you wouldn't give any of the other stuff up. Well, that's great. Somebody put something on the back for you.
Oh, that's nice. Everybody got stuff on the back?
That's all I can say.
Let's don't forget what we look like. What we look like.
What we look like?
And Aaron will probably have this trip around milk carton before long.
She's got to hire somebody to take me out. This one here, we was training at the academy last week, so I was whipping them in shape.
You got various items in here. Keep on going.
Did he open it? He likes that. Oh, I like that.
Everybody's fine. And the other stuff you're gonna have to get out on your own, because I ain't touching it. And like I said, this stuff I ain't touching.
Break it out anyway, I want to see.
Yeah, break it out. You don't have to say that.
No, I'm not touching it.
I'll break it out there. I'll do
It
it.
means nothing to anybody but you and us here.
He said these are gifts from the heart.
Like this parrot up here, Darren. Oh, yeah.
Show them what it is. This is a game call.
Cow.
A cow call. What is that?
It goes on the.
What was so bad about that?
I forgot that was done. We know you're gonna need something to do.
So I'm gonna watch over.
All the episodes over, you missed there.
All right, thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Dig in.
You want to hold up your other glossy pictures? You want to hold up your other glossies?
The which?
No, your other glossy 8x10s.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, there you go.
This here, if anybody ever don't lock their door, this is what happens. People walk in on you and take pictures.
Now, did Captain Gordon send that? He told me he had it.
But I think 38's had a wreck, and I had to investigate, and they were telling me about it. Or,
Something like that.
That was called red.
yeah. You got the card?
Go ahead and open the red bag.
Uh-oh. That's all.
Yeah, more stuff.
More stuff. It's got here that I'm the fire chief of Texas. There's a story behind that. The guy over here I went to elementary school with all the way through, and his grandson thinks I'm the fire chief of Texas. So.
Med 573, Delta, back forward.
Can't even open the car. Rolled it in. Thank you. This makes it official, I guess.
Ambulance 532, go free land, leader, Salvina General Road. PMS 572, P, Saga, back forward.
Turn it on here. You can push any of these.
I'm retired.
You're not.
You need to work that around the
I like that. There you go. I think y'all got one too big. I like that.
Well, you're retired now, so.
It ain't too big.
Need a bigger one later. Just getting it going.
No, you're not. You're a different mother.
Life is a journey. I think I'm more nervous now than when I come in the fire department.
There's a card in that. No, the one you were just.
I need a director of
Chief Harvey. Chief Harvey.
My wife always says, "How many men do you supervise?" Because she always, I'm proud of you.
This is Board Case, ambulance.
All right, yeah, go.
Street, near Dawn Ridge Drive. At 971 today, southbound. Ashford.
What is this?
No problem. Ambulance case. Plymouth Drive, near.
These children are being
At 971 We, the members of the Houston Fire Department, wish you, Chief Harvey Yaw, and your family a very happy retirement. This 23rd day of February 2011. We would also like to thank you for your 39 years, 1 month, and 27 days of dedicated and loyal service that you have provided to the citizens of Houston and the members of the Houston Fire Department. So again, Harvey, congratulations to you on your retirement. From all of us, your friends and fellow co-workers of the Houston Fire Department, good luck. You will be missed. KTZ 377 Fire Department Houston, time 1627.
It always sounds better when it's for somebody else. No, it wasn't here.
No, I'm right here.
Yeah. But they sounded good too.
Oh, that's Mom.
Retired husband is a wife full-time job.
You can take that on the tour.
That's for when she becomes an alcoholic.
So she's gonna be an alcoholic now.
Next, sir.
Well, thank you. If anybody, she's got a sticker machine, and you can tell she goes crazy on them. So. All right, that's it. Dig in, okay. Is that enough speech?
That's good enough. That should do it. Now, cut the cake. You got to cut it, I think.
Yes, sir.
Who makes 63? Do what?
And no problem. Electronic affidavit.
Get something to eat?
What's up? What you doing?
Yeah, it's golf. She liked it. It was really pretty, but I built it. 27 square foot. I said, let's see what well, my daughter, they got tired of that. We back to that house. Me and her were cheating. You know what?
I ended up in Montgomery County.
Oh, yeah? I don't know that there's somewhere I had found it. Just south of I just figured it had to
Well, yeah, we're back and
Scott Fools to come to the front. Scott Fools. Where you at, Scott?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, I'd like to ask everyone to quiet down for a few seconds so we can get y'all's attention.
Okay, they wanted me to do this, so I didn't know I was going to even do it. What am I doing anyway?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Scott Foltz. That's a loud microphone.
You probably don't need it.
Yep, you're right. Yeah. Senior captain at Fives District. I've worked with Mark since '91. We worked at Fives together till about '98. Then they shipped me over to 77s. But I was the district training officer, so I'm responsible for all the training. You can't hear me? Sorry.
No, they said they can't believe you.
It'd be better if you can't believe me. Anyway, this presentation of his shadow box here, his career of how many years? 32 years. Mark and I, we've been through quite a bit of stuff together. You know, I remember one time we went down to my bay house. We were going to remodel it, and we forgot all our tools. We had a pair of vice grips and a screwdriver.
We had a lot of beer.
We had a lot of beer. Yeah, that's true. And I remember fishing with you and Royce one night. You know, I think I was passed out in the boat.
Yeah, we stole your boat.
Yeah, didn't you have to paddle it back?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, remember that boat? It wasn't idle.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been a great career working with you, and he's trying to tell me I need to retire, and I know I do. So, what do we have to give Royce?
A bad time.
A bad time. Yeah. This guy right here, he always wanted to show me the time on his watch. That was a trick to get close enough to him so he could bomb you. Of course, Mark was pretty good at that too.
He made somebody carry matches with him all the time.
Yeah, there was one time I made the order. Everybody a pack of matches, just so they could, here, fend yourself off. Yeah. In fact, I made a rule at my station. Kyle wasn't allowed to ride the ladder truck. He was clamp it off, Kyle. Anyway, anybody else got anything to say here?
Yeah.
Here, Chief. Chief Thorpe.
Anyway, I'm one of them loud people. I probably don't need this. No. We have a gift for Royce as well. I'd like to thank both of them for their years of service. I worked with Royce. My name is Mike Thorpe. I worked with Royce for about the past 5, 6, 7 years. There's a couple of guys here who may talk, got a lot more Royce stories. Funny one I got, it's been about 2 or 3 years ago now. We were trying to get something done at the station. They kept calling downtown. This lady kept calling. Just couldn't make her seem to understand she needed to get it done. And Royce has a knack for having experience and recognizing things that get something done that other people don't. Royce goes, "Watch this, rookies." He gets on the phone, tells this lady, asks who she was, says, "This is Master Firefighter Royce Harper." And the phone rang about 15 minutes later and stuff was happening. That lady had no clue who she was talking to, but this guy was a master firefighter. She don't know, so I think that's somewhere just above a deputy chief because she made it happen. But anyway, if you'll hold this, we I don't know how the B shift did it, but we took up a collection on the D shift. We went around to all the stations, and I gotta say, Royce, I was really impressed till I seen the B shift. Now I'm a little embarrassed, but we took up all our money. We got you a shadow box. Now, when you miss Brady Childers, you hear that air horn coming at you there, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, we really got you something, Royce. You gotta
you're too close to that speaker, you're going to blow your ears out.
Hey, stand a little closer.
Gee, that's a good-looking man right there. That's nice.
Yeah. Now, what about my gift, though? What do you know about that?
right, here we go.
I'm glad I got a truck. You didn't drive, you said. I did.
Knock the other one over.
Hey, put it right in front of this other center box.
The other one.
Lock this other one up, Chief.
Let's hold it up and they can see it first. Royce is pretty similar. We went a little different model, but same guy made them, and as you can see, he did a real good job. This
Royce has
also
got your badge in it.
Oh, it does. Yeah, that's where it went.
Hey, give me that
I thought it got stolen.
Give me my extra badge back. Hey, Royce never got his glove that dirty.
Yeah, they make my glove.
No, they wasn't his gloves.
That's one other thing. Royce, in order to get this stuff, we had to collect his things. Somebody had to steal the badge off of Royce's shirt.
You ain't got mad about it.
Some people got called some names because Royce was married. I had that badge for 30 years. Now some sorry SOB has stolen that.
In 3 months. Where's that one they left on your shirt?
You threw that son of a trash. What'd you do with the one that was on your shirt?
It's in the pocket at the house.
Well, give it back.
Whose is it?
It's a disgruntled pipeman.
I figured if I held it for ransom, somebody would say, hey, where's my badge? Somebody fell for it.
He knows who it was.
Just plug it wherever at the end of this one right here by you.
There's an underwear line there.
He may have a thorn. That one over there to the left and the one to the right. I think the Chief's got a thorn on.
Needs a bulb.
You don't have a line.
There.
Wow. You just running commando or you got a phone?
Well, I just want to say,
whoa,
excuse me, thank you. Watch yourself. Thank y'all for that. I really appreciate that. Pretty special. That's glad I got my badge back though, because Cindy pinned that on me.
I need your dollar pins.
Oh,
They're in my purse.
she's got those too.
Never give them. This was supposed to be a surprise, but I know.
You didn't know, I knew I was retired.
I don't tell Mark Jozwiak or Cindy Harper anything anymore.
Yeah.
Not a human being.
Well, thank y'all all for giving here. It's pretty special. Grady, Mike, thank y'all for putting this on. I got to say, thank you, dear. You know, my kids finally will realize that Christmas comes December 25th now, because I worked so many of them. But thank y'all. And anyway, everybody have a good time. Glad y'all got to be here. 30 years of it. It's time to go.
Gary Rose served to the Houston Fire Department for 25 years. We're here to celebrate the retirement of Calvin Thames, served to the Houston Fire Department for 29 years. Everybody in the district and friends and families have gathered today to help in the celebration. Before we go too much further, I'd like to give special thanks to Richard Kirko, John Ortiz, Sean McKnight, Chris here to take the game, of everybody that's turned out here tonight. We appreciate it. We know it's hard to get one of these things together. Before I go too much further, I'd like to introduce retired District Chief Randy Walters. Randy at Station 69 and here at Station 78 for a number of years, and he worked with both Gary and Calvin for a number of years. Randy?
What are you going to say, huh? These are probably the two most favorite guys I've ever worked with. Calvin, I've worked with Calvin ever since I don't know, Calvin, you hadn't been in very long when I first met you.
81.
And so, I worked in the district for over 23 years. So, and Calvin went from one of my stations in another district and changed, came over here. So, and again, I told him, we were talking a while ago, reminiscing. And you know, the fire department, to me, has always been about the people. I've always loved the people in the fire department. And the people, you know, like Calvin, believe me, Gary and I, and Cal, we used to banner each other and go at each other, and it was hilarious. It was all fun. always the fun. And I'm very happy for you. You can't help but feel very happy this time in your life, you know, that you're able to go out and retire and enjoy the things that you always dreamed of. Be with your family full time and to enjoy everything. I miss you guys a lot. I really do. And you know, you'll always be part of my memories. I know that, and I hope, you know, that we can. You'll be part of mine. I do need to stay in touch with you more, and you got out of sight and out of mind. So, you know, you were gone for how long? So, but you do need to keep in touch. It's hard to do. It's more of a really when you retire, it's really you have to work at it, right, to keep in touch. It's a little more difficult in life to roll by the station. And roll by the station and always get everybody riled up so I can have a wonderful time and laugh and leave. So just enjoy everything. I'm going to miss that I won't be able to come and know where you're at and be able to see you like I used to. And congratulations to both of you.
Congratulations to you.
Okay, next I'd like to introduce retired Captain Stevie Williams from Station 57. He was also the president of Local 341 for a number of years, and more importantly, he was a friend to each and every one of us. Steve has worked in the district and worked on behalf of all firefighters for a number of years. Stevie?
Really, this day is about Calvin, and let me start with Calvin. I've known Calvin for the 29 years because we originally, both of us started in District 118. Calvin was over at 18 or 60s. In the 118s, and I was over 57s, and we piped together. And Gary started over on the southwest side in 6/8 district, wasn't it? 73, 76. So having worked over on the southwest side, we had a chance in which to interact throughout our whole careers. And then through those travels, we worked together at 60s, you and I. I never did really find out why they remodeled the station, but had to do something with Captain didn't know how to take a shower. And got seriously injured and was off for a long period of time. There were some safety issues that then resulted in how people cleaned up at 60s. And it's always been a pleasure throughout my career, and I know through yours, Calvin, that we got good memories and good stories to tell when we fought fires. And I hope in your retirement it will be as enjoyable as those that are retired like myself, Chief Walters and others in the room, how much they're enjoying their retirement. There's a certain camaraderie that you have when you're in the ranks and file, which that also carries on in retirement. Gary, really what I got called on today is to come and appear before an accident review board. That's all that stuff.
Back in the fire department, huh?
And I was more than willing to step up and represent you on behalf of the union.
You were going to represent me?
Yeah, to the best. But
I still peeling little things off my truck?
I was afraid that I was going to have to bring up when you were driving me on 57. So I'd wake up in the middle of the night and look over. Gary had these glasses on. Not only were they about the thickness of a Coke bottle, but they were shaded. I didn't know how you could see at night. But then when he took the glasses off, you know, that nickname, Mr. Magoo, really fitted him. His eyes just bulged right up. And then they squinted. But we had a great time together, this district, with both you and Calvin. And I think there will be many memories that we will share throughout the many years to come, and when we see each other. And I think that we can all say your retirement is well deserved. We congratulate you and we wish you the best in every endeavor. So keep in touch, and we hope to be able to keep in touch with you. And thank you again for what you've done for the city of Houston and being a member of the Houston Fire Department. It's been a pleasure.
Fire department's based on a number of traditions. One of the traditions in most retirements, one of our times where we do celebrate, is our dispatch office, OEC, sends out an all-call to all stations, monitored by most other fire departments and all stations on duty that day. They're getting ready to acknowledge the service for Gary Rowe and Calvin Thames at 3 o'clock sharp. So you people that are not firefighters, it's not a big significant event, but it means a lot to the fire service. So at 3 o'clock sharp, they're going to acknowledge the service of both of our members. We're real proud of them, and we want the city to know that we're proud of our members, and we want them to know that they've had a full career and they're going to get to go home and retire. At the end of the all-call, when it does come in, we have something from the crew at Station 78 that was made possible by contributions from everybody in the district and all the friends and family. Here it is, folks.
We, the members of the Houston Fire Department, wish you both, Firefighter Captain Jackie and Engineer Operator Gary Rowe, and your family a very happy retirement. This 17th day of April 2010. We would like to thank both of you, Calvin, 29 years and 7 months, and Gary, 25 years and 3 months. Dedicated to all service that you have provided to the citizens of Houston and members of the Houston Fire Department. So again, Calvin and Gary, congratulations to you both on your retirement. From all of us, your friends, and fellow boards of the Houston Fire Department, good luck. You will be at CEP 377 South Park.
Okay, one more thing, before I let the members speak. Gary, would you come up here? It's been kind of a tradition, my whole career, that when a firefighter completes his service to the city, his career is commemorated in what we call a shadow box. The shadow box is going to have some very meaningful items to the individual retiring. I'd like to offer a special acknowledgement to Scott Grant over here. He's a firefighter at this fire station. Scott hand makes each one of these shadow boxes for us. If you've never seen one, make sure you come by and take a look at it. Right now, I'd like the crew of Station 78 to present the shadow box to Gary Rowe. And come hold it, please. And Skeeter. Yeah, and Skeeter. And Scotty. Also, whoever doesn't have a handle on something, I'd like you to come get the shadow box for Calvin Thames and bring them up here. These are really magnificent pieces of art right here. These members are going to carry this for their whole life.
I used to work at a key map book. Now I got it carried in.
Get a chance, stop by. They're really nice. If either one of the members would like to say anything right now, if you'll give me your attention, I'd appreciate it. Gary, do you have anything you want to say?
I planned on going a few more years than what I did, but my body just kind of started falling apart. Wound up getting medically separated, so it just had to basically come to an end. I've enjoyed each and every day of this. It's been a good time. It's a hell of a good job. Bunch of miss each and every one of you. There's a lot of old gray-haired people standing around here that we didn't have a bit of the gray hair when we started, but it's been real, it's been fun. You know, it's a hell of a good job. All you younger guys, please be careful. That's all I can say. God will help along with you. Please be careful. It's a good job. Thank you.
Talk. We know. That I know. But I want to share one story with you about Gary Rowe. We all know how he loves his vehicles. And I'll never forget the day that Captain Williams from 57 came over and screwed off Gary's dice on his truck. And he came upstairs and he said, Gary, look here. And he started throwing the dice, and then Gary realized that it was off his truck. He wasn't very happy. But there are a lot of memories that I remember with all you guys. Just like the deputy right here. I told you I was calling in sick, but I didn't tell you I was going to retire. Thank all you guys. I love you all.
We're going to get Gary and Calvin to cut a ceremonial piece of the cake. Once they make the first cut, give it to their families. Everybody please come up and enjoy some cake. Thank you folks for attending.
We're spending all our money and our kids don't think it's funny. Retired, bought a Winnebago. Retired, going where we wanna go. Retired, to where it's never 10 below. It's a discount world for me since I joined AARP. Retired, walking at the mall. All my friends are either dead or going bald, and me, my doctor's always on call. I was a corporate leader, now I'm a Walmart greeter, rehired. I saw a gorgeous wooded cougar on a Vespa scooter with a guy no more than 35. I said, are you worried about the difference in your ages? She said, listen, if he dies, he died. Whoa, retired. Those working days are in my past. Retired, I can finally speak my mind at last.